What's up, guys? Welcome back to News Dump. This is our last episode taped in this office.
Yeah, it's real sad. Not.
Why?
Because we got some exciting news for you guys. All you 90s kids watching might remember a little show called Baywatch.
I sure
About
do.
a bunch of lifeguards keeping the beaches of Southern California safe while looking fine as hell.
I think it gave me my first boner.
It's possible.
The show centered around David Hasselhoff as Mitch Buchanan. He had a name?
Yeah, apparently.
Sure, but the real draw of Baywatch, and the thing that it's remembered most for, was introducing the world to a revolving cast of people like Pamela Anderson, Yasmine Bleeth, Brooke Burns, Carmen Electra, Donna D'Errico, Angelica Bridges, Gina Lee Nolan, Nicole Eggert, and just a lot more.
All of whom featured heavily in Baywatch's signature montages, which often involve these lifeguards running to save someone's life.
They saved lives on that show?
Slow motion.
Wow.
And hey, the show also offered plenty of eye candy for the ladies and the gay dudes out there too.
Yeah.
Everyone just looked great.
Hasselhoff was a big-time sex symbol back then.
Oh yeah, he brought down
the wall.
The Berlin Wall. He said, tear down this wall.
He's a fucking hero.
And then he sang songs on top of it.
Exactly. Anyways, over the summer it was announced that Hollywood was digging up that Baywatch property like it does with all properties and doing what it does best, remaking it. And also they stated that it would star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Zac Efron, two guys who are in incredible shape and could believably save someone from drowning.
I stopped looking in the mirror for a second.
Yeah, there you go.
But the question since then has been, what about all female lifeguards, bro? And this week, The Rock took to Instagram to announce that he'd be working alongside none other than Alexandra Daddario in the Baywatch movie, and made us all instantly 1,000 times more interested in this movie.
She was the best part of San Andreas and the best part of True Detective.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the second season wasn't as good.
It's true.
No, you said it was fine.
It was pretty good.
Now, if you're not familiar with Alexandra Daddario, obviously she co-starred with The Rock this past summer in San Andreas, which is probably why he wants to work with her again. Why wouldn't you? But what she's probably most known for, as we said again, is her role in the first season of True Detective. Now, it was a small role, but it was absolutely unforgettable. Just type in True Detective Alexandra Daddario into Google image
There's
search.
just something about how she played that role.
Yeah.
Now, it's really not that hard for us to picture her in a red bathing suit running on the beach in slow motion, but just because we can imagine it doesn't mean we're not extremely excited to actually go to the theater and see it. So consider my tickets booked.
No, I'll be watching this one at home, thanks.
I don't know.
I'm talking about jerking off.
Oh.
Anyways, in another movie news, DC and Warner Brothers' Justice League Dark movie has been a known project for about a year now, but we're only just now starting to hear about possible casting and director choices.
Yeah, so Justice League Dark, just a quick recap, it's basically a DC comic book series featuring a team of superheroes who are, well, darker than their mainstream Justice League counterparts.
Make them register!
It's made up of characters like John Constantine, Swamp Thing, Deadman, Zatanna, and Etrigan the Demon.
Now, originally Guillermo del Toro was set to write and direct, but despite this being right up his alley and him basically turning in a completed script, he parted ways with the project a few months back.
Now, according to our friend Paul Shirey of Joe Blow, the studio is looking at possibly hiring Aharon Kashalas and Navot Papushado, who made the critically acclaimed Israeli dark comedy Big Bad Wolves, or Fede Alvarez, who directed the Evil Dead remake.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Now, Latino Review dropped some pretty hot casting rumors with Colin Farrell and Ewan McGregor apparently being courted for the role of Constantine, Ron Perlman for the role of Swamp Thing, that'd be cool. Yeah, and Monica Bellucci for the role of Madame Xanadu.
Just give her whatever role she wants.
Xanadu is a great movie.
It's actually considered one of the worst movies ever.
It's great.
Well, anyway, Del Toro previously worked with Ron Perlman on the Hellboy movies and liked that character. Swamp Thing would require a whole shitload of makeup. So when Del Toro was still attached to direct, he basically insisted on Perlman being Swamp Thing.
Yeah, plus those big actors, they're like big, like an elephant, real slow and lazy. Just fine, just put makeup on me. I think that's how it works. Gentle giants, I believe they're called.
The Gentle Giants of Hollywood.
Well, anyways, people seem to be pretty on board with these casting choices. We are, and assuming they're true, especially Colin Farrell as Constantine, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
This would be the third actor to play Constantine in the last decade, with Keanu Reeves playing him in 2005, the first movie, and then Matt Ryan playing him in the recently canceled TV series, although it came back in, what was it, Flash or Green Arrow?
Yeah, he's been cameoing on, one of those. I think it was Arrow.
We'll do something for you.
But let's move on to trailers because there was a whole lot of trailers dropped this past week that we didn't really get a chance to cover in our daily news show. Starting with 11/23/63, the upcoming Hulu original series based on the Stephen King novel of the same name, starring James Franco.
Now, if you know your history real well, you'll know that November 23rd, 1963 is the day that President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas, Texas. And that's what the plot of the series revolves around.
So James Franco stars as a high school history teacher in the present day who discovers a portal in a diner that transports whoever walks through it to the year 1958. After traveling through time a couple times and experimenting with like just how things work and the whole cause and effect thing, he goes back to 1958 to spend years waiting for the opportunity to prevent the assassination of JFK. Does it work out? I don't know.
Sounds really convoluted. I liked, like halfway through that synopsis you got me, I was like, oh cool, it's gonna be like butterfly effect. He's gonna see how it changes the future and then go back and adjust his stuff based on that.
Yeah.
But instead he's just fucking around and then he tries to stop it.
Yeah. Apparently Stephen King said that it was like the hardest book he's ever had to write because he actually had to make it like historically accurate.
Well, he's getting old. He's getting old
mind.
too.
Yeah, and he's like blind.
Yeah. The show is executive produced by J.J. Abrams and Stephen King and will tell the story over the course of 9 episodes. Now, premieres on Hulu on February 15th, aka President's Day. They got you.
Jokes. Speaking of shows that look promising as hell, HBO dropped a new trailer for Vinyl, their upcoming series created by Boardwalk Empire creator Terrence Winter and executive produced by none other than Martin Scorsese and Mick Jagger.
Mick Jagger?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. It stars Bobby Cannavale as a record label executive in the 1970s who's struggling to keep his label alive while doing a fuck ton of partying. With Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones executive producing, this could be the most historically accurate look at the music business at the time. If they thought they were having problems back then, you should make a movie with Bobby Cannavale in the year 2003.
This Napster kid, he's ruining everything.
Oh man, people are actively downloading this stuff without any barriers of entry.
You know,
it's very easy now.
You know what we should do? Raise CD prices.
That'll get them.
$18.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
the kids, they love the jewel cases.
Ugh. Anyway, the cast includes Olivia Wilde, Ray Romano.
Oh, that'll be a good team up with Bobby Cannavale.
Yeah, just 2 Italian Americans in the music industry.
I like how you call them
Italians.
Italians.
It's funnier to say it that way.
Other stars include Juno Temple, Max Casella, and there's a lot of other great actors. It basically looks like a rock and roll version of Mad Men, so that's cool.
I'm into it.
Yeah.
So that'll drop on February 14th, just in time for Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute.
So if you're all alone on Valentine's Day and have an HBO account
and want to watch drama about the music industry,
grab a box of chocolates, lean back,
put a vinyl record on, light a few candles.
Well, you can't play a record while watching a show. That would just really hurt the ears. But light a candle.
Anyways, for the final trailer in this dump, Midnight Special, which looks like it could be one of the best movies of 2016. It stars my dad, Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Kirsten Dunst, and Adam Driver, and it's a sci-fi drama about a young 8-year-old boy who's basically turning into an X-Men mutant.
Yeah, it's directed by Jeff Nichols, who made the highly acclaimed movies Take Shelter and Mud, who describes Midnight Special as a sci-fi chase film. Because, like in movies like E.T., if you've got someone with extraordinary superpowers, you can bet your ass there's gonna be a lot of people trying to catch him and use him for their own purposes.
I find the sci-fi movies with a lower budget I always like them more because they try harder.
Yeah, I mean this one has some pretty cool special effects, but it looks like it's mostly just like a chase film.
Yeah, good. In this case, the kid is being chased by both a government task force and an extreme religious sect. But aside from the basics of the plot, there's a lot that's still unknown. And that's a good thing. So buckle up, this comes out March 18th, and hopefully it lives up to the hype.
Yeah. So that's our dump, guys. It's our last thing we ever film on this set, so time to
be really sad.
Take it all down.
Elliot and Maddie will be here next week. Me and Victoria, we're going on vacation. Not together. Not together. She has a boyfriend and I have a girlfriend. But we're going separately on vacation. But Elliot and Maddie will take it over, and they're going to do a great job. So I know this is sad. Everyone join in on this moment of non-silence.
There's still pictures of like Spool up here.
Yeah, we hit them all. Ah, there we go. Take that down. This week, put some nice music over this.
Yeah. Oh, I have just the song.
We saved a lot of these on our computer for the new office. But guys, if you want to submit some new fan art for us to put up in our new studio, please send it to @MachinimaETC or @RickyFTW,
@ElliotETC,
and we'll put some new stuff up in the office.
Man,
There's a
a
lot.
lot of art up here. It's taking longer than I thought.
We are so famous. And you know, every time I showed my mom any kind of like fan art, she was like, "That doesn't even look like."
Doesn't even look like you.
What the fuck, mom?
Send these kids to art school.
No one's doing fan art of you, mom.
It's not even close to
But
Bob
if
Ross.
they did, it would look accurate. Be my mom with a glass of wine with ice cubes in it and a cigarette.
Yeah.
Accurate. Anyways, I'm going up to 7-Eleven for some smokes and lottery tickets. Hi, Mom! Anyways, we'll see you guys from Burbank, California. You'll see them next week.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll see you guys December or something. Shit. Anyways, this is it.
Yeah. Bye, West Hollywood.
So long, fucking jerks with
Bye,
the sirens. There's
sirens.
a siren right now. It's ridiculous. Good riddance.
It's a terrible city.
It's fine. The people are lovely.
It's fine.